dig that, dog. Oh my. Ready to go. Let's get it. Alright, so it's opening day for the August hunt. I'm setting water. I want to see in this area. I really want to see what the development's like because it's been really, really, really slow. So I kind of want to see what's actually in here because I have a camera in here. Nothing showed up on camera, so I'm kind of curious. So I got the blind set up. My buddy is coming down from Rio Rico. He's gonna meet me, so hopefully he can get a shot off at least. But I'm gonna hold out and see what happens. So it's crazy, man. We're already hunting again. Stay tuned for some crazy action. Alright, so literally nothing has come in. So we're gonna change locations. Usually like the time frame like from 7:30 to like 11. We just see non-stop deer in this spot. But I haven't even seen that many deer on my camera. Like last year there was a bunch I had on camera, but this year I think it's just because there's so much moisture still. So it's kind of hard to actually see what's hitting the water holes. So once it gets a little bit more dry, I believe that we'll see a lot more deer. But we're gonna see what happens. I'm just gonna stick it out, see different water holes, just to see if I can find something. I mean, so far none of us had some luck. Robert's sitting at this one spot, and he had a forky come up from behind him, but he ended up winding him. And then Elijah and Vinny, they're in a different spot, and the water hole that we were, or like where the camera that we were checking yesterday, where the buck just randomly walked up on me and Elijah, was pretty cool, because like we were just sitting there looking at the pictures through the laptop, and this buck just randomly just walked up to us and still like drank water and everything. But they didn't sit that. They decided to like go glass and stuff, and all they found were a bunch of does. So we're gonna see what happens in the evening. I'm gonna stay out until dark. So we're gonna see what happens. Stay tuned. Okay, so sat at this other water hole, and literally nothing came in for an hour and a half, which is so weird. But then I was texting Robert and the guys, and we were like, we still think that it's like there's a lot of moisture out there, so where they can get the water from when they're eating the grass and stuff like that, so they're not really gonna come into water. So I'm gonna change it up. Me and my buddy, we're gonna go eat right now, and then make a new game plan. We'll probably start glassing and do a little spot and stock, but their confidence is only out to 40, so they just have to get closer. But eat some food, and then from there we'll go make a new plan. So stay tuned. Right after we ate, we came to another spot. Turns out there's someone already there that has a blind up and everything. So we backed out of that one, so we're gonna head out to a different one, and we're gonna see what happens. I mean, we haven't really seen much. We've seen a few does, but like once the does see us, they just take off, you know. But we haven't we haven't really seen a buck or anything. So hopefully that'll change in the evening. My buddy's friend has to go at 5. It's already 3:30. Shit. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully one of them can get a shot. If not, tomorrow's another day. Today kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It's only the first day. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Alright, so we randomly found this water hole, and it's a really big water hole. So I'm sitting on one side where I have an opening because I can shoot out to 100, and then my buddy's sitting across from me, probably about 60 yards. Though he has like a 40-yard shot to his left and a 60-yard to the right, and then the other guy sitting across from both of us, and he's probably got about 20 or 30 yards. So all we need now is a deer to come in. We have a bunch of cows. Here. We saw a bunch of tracks. I mean, we'll see what happens. Hopefully we just see a doe. I'd be excited just to see a doe. But we're gonna see what happens, so stay tuned. Dropped her baby. The feature right there. Okay, let me just recap on what happened yesterday. We sat a different water hole for like an hour, 2 hours. Nothing came in but cows. Cows came in. They were like 10 yards from me. Saw a jackrabbit, almost kind of wanted to shoot it, but my buddy wouldn't let me. Anyways, yeah, yesterday, so we left the water hole and then we started driving to another spot, and then we saw maybe 4 or 5 mule deer does, and then we stumbled upon a little spike. That was the only buck we saw, was a spike. Kind of sucked yesterday, so like this morning I didn't really record because of how yesterday went. So this morning I only saw about four does. So I came to check a camera and I ran into a doe that I had on camera that was pregnant, and she actually dropped her fawn. So the baby's here. It's pretty cool. It's good to see they're healthy and everything. So I'm gonna go to another spot and see what happens, so stay tuned. shot. I missed. Oh man, this truck is right here watching me. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. That was fun. This guy pulls up in his truck, passes by, gets the bigger buck's attention. I was like, deal. 44 yards. Drew back, stood up, looked right at me, holding my pin. I'm about to shoot, and then all you hear is the truck coming back. Guy stops right there where the water's at. Bigger buck takes off. I let down. Smaller buck still right there. I was like, you know what, at this point I'm gonna shoot at him. Sat there. He comes out 60 yards. I'm about to shoot, and this dude literally gets out of his truck, slams the door right as I squeeze off the arrow. He ducks and dips. I was like, dang it. So got a shot off. I mean, that would have been cool. A little spot and stalk action. I came around them, snuck up on them, got a shot off. So I'm happy with that. Wasn't a kill shot. I didn't get the shot on film, but you hear it at least. But that was fun. Let's go try it again. Stay tuned. Well, only that does come in, and then I went to a different water hole. Nothing came in, and so then I decided to come check a camera. As I was driving in, I saw a deer. He just hauled butt. I don't know if it was a doe or a buck. Usually does will stick around, but so far I'm just driving out, and hopefully I'll see something off the road. But if not, tomorrow's another day. I'm gonna keep grinding, even though like most of the deer have not fully grown. There's still some out there, I guarantee it, but just gotta find them. So stay tuned. See you guys tomorrow. Well, this morning was pretty eventful. I came in, sat water for a little bit, started glassing. Well, I didn't really sit the water. I was sitting above it. It was probably like an 80-yard shot if something came in. But sitting there glassing, couldn't find anything, and then boom, 2 does show up. So I'm watching the does, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm glassing, and I don't see anything, and then sure enough, I find a coyote, 317 yards. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try. So I started stalking in. I got within 86 or 81 yards. I got 81 yards. I have the GoPro on my head. I turned it on, and I thought it was on. Started, and I thought I was recording, but I ended up calling him in at 20 yards, and I took a shot through the bushes. So I probably hit over his back, but it was a small coyote. But it's pretty cool how I got 20 yards on a predator. Just spot and stock. Wind was right, everything else was right, and I just got 20 yards. I just wish I recorded it. I was like, dang, I got this all on film. I checked the camera and it said lost connection. I'm like, crap. So I don't have any footage of that. But soon I'll actually have some footage of me shooting at a deer or something, and hopefully connecting. So stay tuned. Alright, so today has been very, very slow. Very, very slow. Elijah actually found a really good buck. He's gonna try to get in on him. During midday, I sat in this water hole that I've never sat before, and I had a bobcat on camera that was consistent, so I stayed there just to see if I could take a shot off at a bobcat. That'd be pretty cool. But nothing came in, like literally nothing. So I changed up locations and I started glassing. I found 3 does. That's about it. One was bedded, and then the other 2 barely even got up. So the plan is I'm gonna go around to the other side. I'm gonna go around to the other side, and I'm going to see if I can glass up something worth putting a stock on. I mean, at this point, the spike is looking pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. So stay tuned. I've been coming to another spot, and there's these people in front of me. Right when I pulled up, one of the guys jumped out of his side by side and started hauling ass inside. So I think they saw a buck. I'm not too sure. I saw a doe. I'm not. They might have seen a spike or something. I don't think they have standards, but they're in front of me and they're seeing everything first, jumping off and trying to go for it. So I mean, they're here first. You know, I don't mind. I just want to get in front of them so I can go glass this one area, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully they'll stick one right now. That'd be pretty cool. I'll film it. Something's better than nothing, right? Stay tuned.